Huh?
Mm-mm. All right. Yep.
Oh,
Quiet on Sid.
waiting on me.
Waiting on you. As usual.
No.
Actually, you guys were waiting on me earlier.
Yeah, he had to.
Bloop.
He said, yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh, sound effects.
You said
that's you know, sometimes because it gets up and anyway. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like,
gotta take a shower.
yeah, sure, right then and there.
If you don't take a shower, that's nasty.
Yeah, especially after you do that. If you fly back up. Be all cold. It'd be refreshing, but it'd be cold.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a bidet?
Make them say, Jerone and John, Jerone and John. Make them say, yeah, Jerone and John, Jerone and John. Make them say, man, bro, that's crazy. Jerone and John, Jerone and John. Make them say, okay, I see you. Jerone and John, Jerone and John, yeah.
My soul.
Oh, hold it.
Back to it. My soul.
Vibrato.
Is thirsty.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode, the 10th episode,
10.
Season finale of the Jerone and John podcast show. We are your hosts. I am John Sims. This is...
No, you've been saying, no, keep going.
You always say your name.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, you said this is Jerone B. Wood. See?
All right, we're going to do it over.
No.
What's up, everybody?
Too late. What?
Welcome to another episode of the Jerone and John podcast show. I am one of your hosts, John Sims. This is Jerone B. Wood.
See? That's how you normally do
You know
it.
what messed me up? Because one episode you're like, that was the last episode. Is there a reason why I don't say my name? So I was trying to give you that. I was trying to give you the opportunity to say your name.
No,
You messed it all up. Man.
No, I didn't need that. I don't need to say my name. I just want to know why you always did.
Messed it up.
But I was okay with you saying my name.
All right. Well, I
just need an explanation.
I said it.
I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to our 10th episode. Can you believe it's been 10 episodes?
Yep.
I can too.
Actually,
it's been more like
15,
like 20.
16. Yeah, it's crazy.
We tried like a whole bunch of times before we even got episode 1 out.
But we're here.
We're here. And you all are here.
Yes,
so we appreciate all of our viewers and listeners on all of the platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook,
all
Instagram,
of it. The gram. We
TikTok for 2.5 seconds.
They got us out of there quick.
Yeah, they did. They banned us.
Haters gonna hate.
But we're gonna get it back going again. We're gonna get back going again. But we appreciate all of you for tuning in, watching, for liking, sharing, subscribing, all that stuff. Yep. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Much appreciated, man. Like he said, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out. So go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah.
My mom, I think we talked about it. I don't think she's subscribed.
You need to help
her
subscribe.
Yeah.
You need to walk her through it.
Yeah.
You need to. You just talk about people subscribing, and then you're like, you ain't gonna help her subscribe.
I mean, as long as she's watching. I want her to subscribe, but she don't be a YouTube enough.
Just help her out.
One day I might.
Just help her out.
What's up, mama?
He's gonna help you out. If he doesn't help you out, I'll help you out. Okay.
Somebody might.
All right.
How you doing, John?
I'm fantastic.
Fantastic?
I'm fantastic.
Good,
Phenomenal.
man. Good. Ooh,
Phenomenal. Splendid.
good.
And yourself?
Outstanding.
Good.
Outstanding.
Good. It's great. That is fantastic.
Do you know why I'm outstanding?
Why?
Because I'm alive.
It's a great day to be alive.
Blessed to see another day.
Blessed beyond measure.
God is good.
BBM.
Supposed to finish that. God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good. That's right. Man, I saw an episode of The Breakfast Club.
Yes.
They had Owens of Candace.
I saw that one.
And they hit her with the God is good.
Yeah.
And she said, God is great.
They said, oh, you could just tell she just
This is just one way.
had no
over
idea. And she was looking so confused, like,
Yeah,
I don't get
she
it.
didn't know.
Like, you said God is
Yeah,
good.
she didn't get it.
Bless her heart.
Yep. Now she knows though.
Yeah, but she still wouldn't know how to answer back if someone else said it to her. She's going to keep saying God is great.
Yeah. So
It's not her
for
fault.
all the viewers out there, if you don't know, when someone says God's good, then you respond with,
All the time.
and then they say,
All the time.
God is good.
Yeah, it's really easy.
That's right. That's right.
So if you watch this podcast and we see you out in the streets, we gonna hit you with it, see if you're paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
Homework.
mess up,
You can just go ahead and do it in the comments. Someone started out, God's good, and then you should
so see what
reply
happens.
all the time. And then all the time, God's good.
Easy. Lesson.
That's right.
Just education. Educate.
help you out.
Educating the people.
Help you out a little bit.
Speaking of education, John, do you know what's coming up?
What is?
School, man.
Man, you know what, Jerome? Today was actually my first day back to school.
Sorry.
No students were there, but
That's all right.
yeah, my first day
You're
back
back,
today. Yeah.
How was that, John? Tell me how your day was today.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad day. Busy.
Yeah.
A lot of information to take in.
Oh, yeah.
Starting out to make sure the beginning of the school year starts out well. It was cool seeing everybody back and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know if I'm ever ready for the school year to restart. Just having a great time over the summer.
Summer's been fantastic, man. Waking up, going to the gym,
Oh yeah.
and then just kind of letting the day go and find things to do and make your own schedule.
That's the great thing about being a teacher.
It is.
You get the summer off.
It is because it sure
paid
enough
throughout
ain't
the summer.
the money.
But you get paid throughout the summer. Too.
You do.
You do. So that's
But not
good.
a lot.
That's good.
But yeah, man, school's definitely starting back. I go back Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I go back next Monday, man. I am,
You ready for school?
I'm perplexed.
Perplexed.
I'm perplexed. I love my job,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I'm just excited to go back yet. I think I need another 2 weeks.
I don't think I'm ever ready to go back.
Yeah.
Like I'm never like I can't wait to go back.
Yeah.
I do love my job, but when the kids show up, then like, all right, okay, it's go time,
It sure is.
and then we're gonna go.
Ain't no
So,
holding back once they show up. It's
ready or
full
not,
throttle, man.
ready or not, here they coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that? Lauren Hill?
it is.
Yeah.
Yep. They coming. Also, popular phrase coined by the great Deion Sanders.
Are we coming?
Oh, we coming.
We coming.
Yeah, that's how the kids are. We coming.
Do you think they're gonna be good this year?
Who? Colorado?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
I think they're gonna shock the world.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, I think they got some I think they got some pieces that they needed last year. I think they'll be solid.
I hope so. I mean,
Solid.
I feel like they're going to improve for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And second year,
Mm-hmm.
I really hope so. Like I think they got a lot of people from the
Portal.
the portal.
Oh yeah, he was living in the portal. He said,
Yeah.
He's like, what did he say? He's like, I'm not hard to find.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some people left.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I was upset about the running back. Was Dylan Edwards?
Yep.
I liked
he
him.
ran track too.
I liked
He ran
him.
track in off
Yeah.
season. He's a fast guy. But I feel like he bounced out because they got that They got
They
a
got the
bigger.
other- yeah.
They got a bigger back came in, man,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
saw the writing on the wall. He
Mhm.
knew his time was. They lost a cornerback too, but he was a knucklehead, man. He was
Cormani
yeah.
McLean.
Yeah, he went back. I think he went to where did he go? To Florida?
Somewhere. I think got some trouble.
Yeah, he did, man.
Yeah.
Knucklehead, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to a school, you got the greatest cornerback of all time, and you want to be a cornerback, and you leave,
Yeah.
gotta check his SAT scores.
Yeah.
Because it's just. Anyway, man. So we're talking about going back to school, man. What are you most looking forward to when you go back to school? Like, what is the one thing you're like,
I like being in the building.
Yeah.
With the kids, everything's is busy, man.
Yeah.
Seeing some of my students that, develop pretty good relationships with during the school year, seeing how their summers were and stuff like that. Working with seniors this year. So excited for them to finish high school.
The class of
2025.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is wild.
It was 06, brother.
06.
Woo.
Yeah. You know what's coming up.
20 year. Won't be there.
You ain't going?
Nah.
Why not?
Are you going to go?
I don't know.
No, you're not going to go.
We should go.
Did you go to the 10 year?
No.
So why you going to go to 20?
Because 20 is like a milestone.
Yeah. Nope.
We should go. You know
They're
what?
probably not even going to do anything.
We should go, and we should do the Jerone and John podcast.
Yeah, if they invite us to do this, then yes. But if they just invite us to be there.
So whoever runs it, I don't even how's
exactly.
It
That's what I'm saying, man. The people who did the 10 year, I was like, nah, they sent me an invite. I was like, nah.
You know what we need? We just need to go ahead and organize
we need to do it.
And be the Jerone and John 20-year school anniversary graduation.
And we just hosted. Yeah. We hosted and do all that. Mm-hmm. Hosted the Commons. Yeah. And we just
hosted at East.
At East?
Yep. In the Commons.
No. We didn't have that many people in our class. I guess they'd all fit in there.
Yeah, we should do it.
Nah, John.
Come on, man.
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
You don't want. You want to see all our great classmates.
No, I see them on Facebook.
He said no.
No, I see them on Facebook. The ones I like their stuff. The ones I don't, I just keep on scrolling. It is what
we'll talk about that more later.
No, we're not going to talk about this later. It's over. No, we're not.
We're going to talk about it.
So anyway, we're going back to school.
Oh, we're going to talk about it.
So for me...
yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. What's one of your favorite things going back to school?
I would say it's getting back to see, my students. But you know what, John? I see them little turds everywhere, man. Yeah, I call them little turds. They cool, man. Most of them little cool. They cool. Some of them, woo. But no, man,
you can't be talking about your students that way, man.
But little turds?
Yeah, man.
Man, they're cool. I call my kids turds. They're cool, man. Anyway, but yeah, man, they've been popping out of the woodworks everywhere, man.
Turds popping out, huh?
Yep. See how that worked out for you? But no, man, I'll be seeing them at Walmart.
We was talking about that earlier.
I know. And see how that came back around.
Yep, it's just flows.
No, it comes back. It just flows, huh? Oh, you're sick.
Don't want too much flow. No. Don't want too much flow.
Me be in a situation.
Mud butt.
Back up. But no, man, I see him at Walmart. I see him
I know you see him at Walmart.
I go to Walmart every day. I'm not gonna lie.
If you ever want to see Jerome, just go to Walmart. He is there every day.
I am. I love Walmart. And if you don't we talked about this, if you don't give them a 5-star rating, speaking of that, I was at Walmart with Alyssa and she gave them a 1 star. Just give it 1 star, man.
Why? What was
she
her
gave? Because
complaint?
the girl, man, this lady was doing her job and all she said was hi. I just happened to see that she was saying hi, so I said hi back, and Alyssa's like, oh. She didn't say hi to me. So I didn't think nothing of it, man. And normally I'm very quick to hit the 5 stars.
It was the customer service.
Yeah, man. But also, after she said hi to us, she was saying hi to everybody, man. Next thing I know, you know how you click print receipt. And after that is when the rating come up. Man, she clicked 1 so quick and then looked at me like this. Oh, I was heartbroken.
Hurt your heart, didn't it?
Bro, I looked at her like this. She's like, did you really just give them You can't hit back screen. There's no back. We left a 1-star rating at Walmart.
Oh, man.
So if our food didn't taste good that day, I know why. Because we gave 1 star.
I'm
But
telling you, bro, you need to get like some stock in
there's no
Walmart
point.
or something.
Nah, I'm straight.
The way you talk about
I just like Walmart,
this
man.
relationship that you have with Walmart, I feel
They got
like
everything I need there.
it's
man.
a little one-sided. So
They got everything I need.
get something back from them.
Yeah, I get socks, clothes,
But
food.
you gotta pay for that.
They have everything I need.
Just get your little Walmart stock.
Maybe, John.
You should.
No, probably not. So anyway, back to these little
Man,
turds,
I'll be
man.
giving you great ideas, man. You'd be turning them down.
I think about them. I mean, I'll turn down all your great ideas. You told me to be a teacher, and look at me now, 4 years in. Look at that. Thanks, John. Anyway, back to these little turds, man. So I see them at Walmart, and here's the craziest part, man. So my parents got a church in North Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
So we were doing the
golden
back
harvest.
to school, where the harvest is plentiful.
Mm.
We were doing a
Laborers
back
are
to
few.
school, huh?
So the laborers are few.
You better watch out.
That word, boy.
My mom sitting there somewhere like this. I said, yes, you will.
That word.
Let them use you. But no, man. So we were doing every year we do a back to school backpack giveaway, and we'll talk a little bit. 'Cause I know you at Calvary they did one as well.
Yeah, we did.
And it looked like you guys had great turnout.
It was awesome.
Great turnout. So up in the Vernon, we joined with a neighborhood called CSL. For those up in the Vern, they know what I'm talking about. We were out there, doing great work for the community, and we're not going back. No, man, you gotta let me finish the story about these kids.
That's
So
what
anyway,
you call it, the Vern.
oh yeah, the Vern, man. I'll be down there. Yeah, the Vern.
All right, go.
That's just like people call Columbus the bus, C-bus.
The Vern, boy. Okay.
You ain't never heard nobody say C-bus?
Yeah.
Okay, the Vern.
All right,
We
the
be
Vern.
there.
All right,
the
go
Vern,
ahead.
man. I'll be there. So we was there, man, and one of my students walked in. That's how I know, bro. One, I knew that it was a sign that school was right around the corner. But yeah, now she's not a student, I guess, but she moved to North Vernon, man, and now she's going to school up in the Vernon. Huh?
Can't get away.
No, you can't get away, man. Kids everywhere, man. So I'm kind of excited to see them. There are some kids that I'm like, yeah, man, I can't wait to see you. Then there's some that's gonna walk through the door. I'm like, you didn't withdraw. It is what it is, man. Hey, man. Hey, I like kids, man, but some of these kids, man,
Not the withdraw.
yeah. Hey, I'm all right.
Oh man.
All right, we're all teachers, man. We know we have some that are great and some that just need
challenging students.
Need improvement.
There are. Yep.
You gotta put that need improvement on there. Growth. Yes. That's exact. Thank you, John. That's all they need. And that's what our job is, to help them grow. Growth. And they need a lot of growth. Yeah, man. So, and I hope they grew over the summer because, oh, Jesus.
You got to help them.
Bro, there's only so much I can do in the gym. There's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
I do help them grow.
And
I
that's
help them grow during dodgeball.
That's why.
Yeah.
That you making points for me, man. That's why you need to be an administrator.
Hey, John, this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about going back to school.
Don't y'all think Jerome would make an excellent principal one day?
Probably would. I'd be like,
so.
hey, you ever seen Lean on Me? I'd be like Joe Clark.
Crazy Joe Clark.
I sure would. I put chains on the door. Who put the chains on the door?
School song now. Came in the bathroom.
He was so mad.
School song now.
Yep.
Very side.
Hey, you got that music teacher out of there. But no, man. So I am excited, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am excited to get back to see some of them, and to get back into get back into the schedule. I've been at home a lot.
Yeah,
and I've been with my kids every single day, man. So I have most of my kids been here this summer, and then Alyssa's kids over there kicking it with us, man, every day. And man, it is. I'm already going bald, man. But if
You're
I
not
wasn't
going bald, take your hat off.
No, we're not doing this.
Take your hat off.
No,
take it off.
I'll take my hat off. I have hair like you.
You ain't bald though.
That's not.
Listen, America.
What?
This man is not bald.
Go look at my Facebook right now. You can see that I'm bald.
take your hat off.
Every picture I got now is bald. I'll be bald when school starts.
Take your hat off.
No, I'll be bald Friday.
There's hair up underneath there.
Yeah, there's always hair up under there.
A lot of it.
There's bald people have hair up under their scalp.
Jerome got waves right now.
I'm now listening. Don't lie to the people.
I
Don't lie.
exaggerate. Okay.
Waves.
He ain't got waves, but he got hair up there.
Yeah,
I've been telling you for a long time.
And I got patches of scalp in between that hair.
You gotta let it grow, man.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Like you be telling me, let my beard go. Look, it's. I try to let it go.
Your beard's like that because you don't let it live.
And your hair is like that because you won't let it live.
A little bit different, John.
No, it ain't.
A little bit different.
No, it ain't.
Everybody struggles for the most part growing a beard. I'm 36. Am I 36? You're making me confused. I'll be 36. I was like, what age am I? I'm about to be 36. I'm trying to grow hair at 36 like I'm a toddler. Like this, like what?
Turn now. Now you don't know how old.
Anyway, John, back to school, man. We're talking about school. That's what we're talking about.
So we had the back to school event as well. It was awesome.
Yeah, tell us about it, man. Get off my hair.
Usually every year, I think I think our first time was
exactly. It'll be cut.
Maybe a couple years before COVID.
Yeah.
We had our first back to school block party event. We shut down the street. We got bounce house. We had the bookmobile. We had CRH. We had the health department there.
Oh man.
We had uppercuts, Columbus uppercuts. Shout out to Pete and all the barbers there.
Nice.
They did over 50 free, I believe about 55 free haircuts.
Man, it was.
They even had they had the 6 total.
It was buzzing.
It was buzzing. Yeah. See that? They had they had 6 total barbers.
I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that. It's buzzing up.
You set it up, boy.
It slammed up. Yeah.
They had 6 total barbers though, and also had someone there braiding hair.
Nice.
As well, and then gave out over 250 backpacks with beautiful school supplies in it. So it was awesome, man. We had free food. Chick-fil-A came.
Nice.
And it was great. It was a great event. We had games and stuff for kids to play and stuff. So we started like 9:30 all the way to 2:00. So I was super tired afterwards.
I bet.
But it was cool, man. It was
worth
really cool.
it, man. Giving back, always worth it.
Yeah. So we usually do that every year. So that's how I really know, man, school's really about to show up, and because we had that event, and then. Whew. Yeah, like I said,
it's coming, brother.
Today was my first day back. It was cool getting back in the office and stuff. Got a lot of work to do, though. Get these seniors ready for graduation. So, yeah,
man, we almost back, man. Did you get your kids' school shopping done yet?
Yeah, we got all the school supplies last week.
Yeah,
I think we still need to get like a couple more things, little small things though. But for the most part, we got everything.
Got backpacks.
Yeah, get backpacks.
Good.
We get new lunch boxes every year. I don't know why. Like we got a cabinet full.
Why do
of
you
lunch
get
boxes.
a new backpack every year?
I mean, well, so Jordan got a really nice backpack a couple years ago, so she still has that one.
Yeah,
so
I'm about to say, man, because once you get a good
JanSport.
I'm about to say, boy, what you get a JanSport?
JanSport's. She got one of those.
Oh yeah.
And but yeah, they all get. Even Matthew, you get new lunch boxes every single year.
So according to the producer, it's because they look bad by the end of the year.
It ain't fashion show.
Yeah, man, it's carry food.
It just carries food.
Who cares what your food's in?
As long as the inside is clean.
Do you know when I was their age, there's some days I took a paper sack,
plastic bag,
brown paper bag. You ever heard the song?
You made that up.
Oh, I did.
Who sings it?
It was on a TV show.
See, made it up. You don't know.
Dang.
You don't know.
Nah, man, I didn't make that up. But yeah, so
we got a cabinet full of lunch boxes. Your kids need lunch boxes? We need just if you all viewers, listeners, you need lunchbox, hit me up. I got you.
Hit the podcast. We out here here giving.
I got backpacks. I got lunchboxes, free school supplies.
hit up the podcast. We got you.
Yeah, we got you.
That's good, man.
Yeah, y'all go school shopping and all that stuff?
Yeah. Well, one of my kids' school already started. She started last week, so she's good and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of my kids start here in the next week. but they're ready.
Yeah.
They're ready.
They're excited to go back.
Yeah, kids are like, whenever I see some of my students, I'm like, "You ready to go back?" Yes. And I look at them like this. Every once in a while, I'll see a kid looking at me like, "Are you ready to go back?" He's like, "No."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You're right." But normally the kids that I've seen in public that have said no are kids that I already like. The ones that say they're ready to come back are the ones I'm like, you could stay back for a little bit.
So I learned this
about a week. At least miss PE.
I learned this some time ago. I forget. I didn't come up with this on my own, but some kids they don't enjoy the breaks because school is
their free time. They're not their free time, but
is
their space,
consistent,
their safe space.
Place. Yeah. So
I feel
when school's out, like they lose that person that they know is going to always be there at school, and they miss their meals, all that stuff. So I that makes a lot of sense to me. So
you know what,
I forget about that many times. So
you're right.
We're very blessed, and our kids are very blessed to have safe places outside of school.
Took me a more serious route.
Yeah,
you're right, John. Yeah. You're right. Yeah,
I try to help you out.
There's quite a few kids in my school that have that.
Yeah, I forget who told me that. Somebody told me that, and it was another. I think it was one of my principals that I worked for before.
I got quite a few kids that when it's break, like Christmas break, man, you have kids just be crying. My wife's like, "I gotta go home," and I'm like,
acting out and stuff.
I'm sitting there like, well, all right.
Yeah, a lot of times like behaviors.
Yeah.
As kids start acting out and stuff like that. A lot of times that's why they be anticipating, the worst stuff. And so I feel bad for kids like that in those situations. So,
but overall, I think we're both excited. We're both blessed to have the jobs we have. So
absolutely,
shout out to the school corporation. We appreciate y'all. We back. We back.
Absolutely. Yep. So excited. But it has been a really good summer. It's been an exciting summer. Crazy stuff. A lot
of things have been happening this summer.
Crazy stuff been happening
out there on the social media.
Man, one of the most crazy things.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever even been conscious alive when something like this has ever even happened in my lifetime that I know of. A assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that, John?
First initial thought when I saw it, I was like, "That's not real."
Yep.
I thought it was fake news.
Yep.
Like, nah, it ain't real. And then I'm like, "Oh, for real, that really did happen." And I was like, "Phew!" I'm really glad, even though I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. However, I'm really glad. I don't wish death on anybody.
Nah, never.
I'm really glad he is still alive. I'm glad it wasn't successful, and I just think of the ramifications that would come
could have came from that.
From that attempt being successful. I feel like it would have created like a war. Like, I feel like people would have been up in arms.
I'd have been nuts, man.
And it would have just been...
There's enough crazy folk following him
pandemonium.
Anyway, so I can only imagine if he would have died, man, them crazies would have been
like that. Yeah, I think it would have been pandemonium.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Oh man, I definitely thought it was fake. I tried to watch enough. I like the TikTok. Like the TikTok. So I tried to watch enough videos to even convince me that it was real. And nothing I saw convinced me. And then after a while, I was like, all right, it was real. But then I'm still indifferent, man. I know it was real, but it's just...
You think there's a conspiracy?
Man, something in the water ain't it's a little murky. It's a little murky, man. A lot of...
The details that are emerging.
Yeah, man. Did you watch any of the stuff with the... when they interviewed... I don't know if they interviewed I guess it was the director of the Secret Service. Did you watch any of that?
When they were...
I wouldn't say interviewed. They interviewed in court, yeah. I wouldn't say...
I saw some of the highlights or low lights, if you would like.
Boy, they ripped her up. Man.
They did, man. They were destroying her.
A chance. But, I mean, they asked valid questions, and she had no valid answers. She danced around, she did like Trump. She danced around all the questions.
Man.
But those were questions that she should have had answers for as far as the director of Secret Service, man. And for me, that's just... You're the Secret Service is top of the top, man. You don't mess up.
Man, they were destroying her.
Oh, yes.
They were clowning
But
her.
I give it to her because she held her face. Because I can only imagine how fast her heart was beating and how much sweat was on that jacket she had on.
I forget, someone was asking her, there was like, would you like to take my time to resign right now? It's like, dang.
Everybody was calling for her job. Everybody was like, and I hope you get fired or you just resign. I'm like,
one guy was like, you need to go back to guarding Doritos. So I was like, dang. I was like, goodness.
It don't take no effort to do that.
Woo, man.
Yeah, man. So,
but she's been with the Secret Service for like 30 years.
Yeah, so you've been there too long to not have the answers that they have.
Yeah,
what happened doesn't happen. So therefore, that's the reason why I'm still.
So you think there was maybe a
I'm
inside job?
I'm just gonna let go and let God. That's all I'm gonna have on that one because I just.
Yeah, there's some fishiness going on there.
Yeah, I don't want them to snatch I don't want them to snatch our episodes, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
I think there's some fishiness there, but they're investigating, and so we'll let the professionals.
That's what she kept saying. We're still in open investigation. Listen, Linda, we're not trying to hear that. We're not trying to hear y'all in an open investigation. See, this man almost got shot and killed.
I think it was entirely too easy for him.
Way too easy, man. I saw
do what he did.
Too many videos, people seeing this man. Everybody see him on there.
People seeing him. They had knowledge of him.
Come on, man.
They had knowledge. He was in the area days before. He was flying a drone.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. All these red flags and stuff. I'm not even in any type of law enforcement. And even I'm like.
How?
Come
on, man.
That ain't
come on, son.
I'm glad that he was not. I'm glad that the attempt was not successful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Because nobody wants, like you said, man, nobody wants to see nobody get killed.
No.
Or any of that, man. So
especially like on your campaign, we have rights in our great country. We have free speech and
all that.
Our democracy. You're able to campaign and you're able to go support the people that you want to support.
Yeah.
So that's super important that.
Because at the end of the day, there were people there that actually lost their lives, man. So it's like it was a very that party, it's still
that guy was a hero, man. Yeah. He's covered his family. He fell on top of his wife and his daughter.
His wife and his daughter,
yeah, and shielded them from the bullets. So
man,
that's
prayer goes out to them. That's tough.
That's tough. That's an awesome thing that he did.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that. It's very unfortunate that he lost his life doing that, but he's a hero.
Yeah. So speaking of old DT, the election's coming up.
DT? What's DT?
Donald Trump.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's how.
I was trying to put it together.
That's only how I refer to him.
DT. I couldn't get it. I got you now.
I normally refer to him as DT.
I got you now.
Him and old Mrs. Harris over there. So, what you.
So okay, did you think that or not Donald Joe?
Oh man, Joe.
That he was going to drop out?
You know what, John? I think he's going to drop out, but he's getting up there.
He's pretty old.
And I was of the mindset that if he didn't drop out,
I didn't think he was going to make it.
No, I didn't think he was going to make it. I think God was going to call him on home.
Call him home.
Yeah, man, he's home.
I didn't think. I didn't think that. I just think he wasn't gonna make it through the presidency.
He looks. He's old, man.
He's 81.
He's getting up there, man.
He's up there.
I mean, I'm saying 81 just it's like a while, but
that's a lot of years. Man.
He's a good 81. He's a good 80. But I mean, he gave a lot of his life to politics. I guess he's been in there for 40 years. Man, it's time to sell off. He's a good 81. There's like some people say like LeBron. I mean, just for example, like LeBron's 39, but he's a good he's a
Is
fresh.
He 39?
Yeah, he's 39 about to be 40.
Wow.
But he's like, man, that's a good 39. Now let me take that back. He's a ripe and a fresh 39. There's other 39-year-olds, brother. They ain't doing none of that. That's like, oh, brother, you done had a life because you struggling at 39. Why is your 39 like my 39? For instance, we were talking about, our school reunion. There's people that we went to school with that look 50. I'm like, man, what are you doing that you look 50? How you look 15 years older than me? We the same age. Whew. Life been that rough, you know? Yeah, but Joe's life been lifing. And I feel like, you know, it was his time, and it was a good decision in my mind.
If you
Came
look
out of
at,
nowhere, though.
You look at, I mean, this is a very stressful and demanding job.
Oh, big time.
You know, and if you look at how he was at the beginning of his presidency, yep, and then to now, like he's
where's on you? They say the same thing happened to Barack, but I don't see it.
So you don't see it? When Barack went in, his hair was black. He came out, it was all white, bro.
Yeah,
you should look at that.
He's still cool. He's got a lot of swag.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of swag down. He's still swagged out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of swag.
Yeah, man.
But so yeah,
must be the melanin.
Yeah,
must be.
Hey, that black.
What is it?
What they say? Black don't crack.
It don't.
Hey man. Hey, so
it don't.
I gotta tell you this story. I was at the gym years ago.
Yeah.
I was at the gym. I was at that gym down the street.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
that one.
That gym. This is a nice gym.
Yeah,
nice
yeah. No, I got you.
I was over there lifting.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept seeing this guy there. I was routine. I kept seeing this guy there. And we were talking. We got to talking one day. He was an older gentleman. He was probably like in his 50s or something like that. Still in real good shape and stuff like that. And he was talking. He asked me how old I was, and I told him like however old I was. He's like, oh, I didn't think you was that old. I get to that a lot. Like I look younger than what I am. And he was like, man, black don't crack.
He knows. It does.
Caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting him to say that. And he was like, man, I met this black lady the other day. And he goes, oh man, John, she was beautiful. I asked the sister, how old are you? And she told me she was 65 years old. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, look at Angela Bassett.
She looked like 40. She was 20.
Angela Bassett's at least 92. And she looks great. What? She's old.
I think she's like 60 something.
60. She looks 40.
How old is producer?
We look it up.
61?
She's 51? Man, it's not. 65.
What was that?
Hey, we said how old is she? She said this. She's 6. She's 6, John. She's 6 years old. That's cool.
Right,
I was confused too. Yeah, I get it now. We there.
I was like 51?
Yeah, but no, man.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so it's true.
Yeah.
It's facts. But no, speaking of election, man, what you so now that we know that, old man Joe has decided to
I was shocked he dropped out.
Yep.
I was really shocked because he was so adamant that he was like,
he said he was not. He told us, there's nothing that's gonna make me drop out.
And then like he just sent out a tweet.
You know what somebody told me? And it's not a reliable source at all, so don't quote me on this. They said when he was asleep.
That's what I was thinking.
Somebody sent that out, and then he woke up and was like, I resigned. I dropped out. But by then
he had COVID.
But then he's like, yeah.
I think
somebody did say he was a little sick.
He had COVID.
So he had the vid?
It was supposedly it was reported.
The vid.
No, it was reported he said he had COVID.
Allegedly? Oh, okay.
And he went
it's allegedly
that's
the word we like to use, allegedly.
No, it was reported that he had COVID, and he went to his residence, I think was that Delaware or whatever.
Yeah.
To get on the mend.
Yep.
And then that's when he came out. But I my own personal, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is I feel like someone was like, hey, somebody get his phone. And they got his phone while he was down, and they put the letter out there. Cause that's why he didn't make a video or nothing. They put the letter out there.
Yeah, man.
And then it was like, hey,
but
it's too late.
It's already out there.
It's already out. You can't go back now.
And you better go ahead.
Because if you go back now, it's going to look really bad. There's going to be no way.
Now you look even older now. Because now you look senile.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's what I personally think happened.
I mean, he already called Harris Trump once. He almost said it live. He almost said "Make America Great Again." I'm like, "Hey, brother, you need to just." He
was fumbling.
You need to just stop. And he always looks like this.
Yeah, he was fumbling.
Yeah. Anyway, man. So, what do you think, man? So we got a Harris versus Trump. Or
And
go ahead, John.
RFK, man.
Yeah, all right. You on this, man. You on this kick, man. Go ahead, man.
RFK Jr., man.
All right,
He's
cool.
in there.
All right, so, yeah, he's there, too. So, anyway, let's talk about the main two.
Got both of them.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
What you thinking, man?
Who do I think is going to win?
Yeah.
Who do I honestly think is going to win?
Yeah.
I honestly think that Trump is still going to win.
DT ain't winning this, man.
I think he is.
He's not. Quote me on here today. He's not. I don't believe it.
I think he will.
I don't
think she's going to have enough.
I think she's going to have well more than enough. I think he's just putting his foot in his mouth over and over again. And he ain't going against old stuttering Joe no more. He's not. Yeah. He's not going against old man Joe. I think he's going to win. I think old Miss Harris over there is going to do her thing. So we going to, you know what I'm saying?
We shall see.
I ain't got to go into too much detail. But what I will say, everybody get out and vote. Everybody get out and vote.
Talk to them.
You have a right to vote. Voting is very, 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 very important. And let me go and make a plea to all of my African American people that watch the podcast. If you know someone that's African American, I don't care what it is, tell them to get out and vote, man. There's just not a lot of African Americans that like to vote. I don't know what it is, why we don't think our vote matters, why we don't think it's important, but it's extremely important to vote. You have a right, so use it. People died. Fought for these rights for us to be able to make sure our voice and our vote is heard. So stop being lazy. It don't take much effort to vote. You literally sign a paper, get your voter registration done, go cast your vote. It may take you 10, 15 minutes, depending on how long the line is, and then you did your job, right? So get out there and vote, because every single vote matters. So
it does.
Do it.
How give us an example of how every single vote matters.
Barack Obama.
I was thinking more of like closer to home. You know?
I know he's thinking about. So yeah, as some of the viewers may know, I don't know if everybody knows, but I'm a city councilor here in the city of Columbus, Indiana.
If you don't know, now you know, brother.
I see what you did there. But no, I am a city councilman. This is my second term. So my first term was extremely close. Extremely close.
How close was it?
By one vote.
One vote. Say?
They one vote. They didn't believe it, so they tried to run it back, and we ran it back again, and we still won by the one vote. But that's just proof that one vote, changes a lot of things. Because that one vote elected the first black city councilman in the history of the city, which is me, suckers.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But that just is proof that your vote, I don't care how little you think it means, my vote don't matter. It really matters. So, like I said, if you vote for DT, vote for Harris, you do what you do, man.
RFK. Don't forget about RFK.
Yeah, RFK. But what I would encourage you to do is just get out and vote, because it actually matters what you do. You gonna get, man, what? Huh? Man? Nothing, man. We gonna leave RFK alone, man. I ain't gonna go on that train, man. Get out of here, man. I'm tired of you. Anyway, what? What you got? What? Nah. Anyway, so we gonna keep it moving, John. But yeah, get out and vote. Vote.
Yeah, make sure you go vote.
So we talked about how the
register
summer,
to vote too. If you're not registered, make sure you register.
Easy. Yep. It's easy. Don't be lazy. Stop being lazy.
If you need more information on how to
contact us.
Yeah, hit up your local city councilman. Hit up Councilman Jerone.
No, I would say contact us. We both can help you. Don't put this all on me. You are the city councilman. You correct. You can hit me up. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. But you also talked about how this summer was crazy, man. How some things happened, man. But here recently, yes, there's something else that happened, man. Now we know over the last, I don't know how many years, man. There's been a lot of incidents where it comes to law enforcement and unfortunately African Americans, and it doesn't end in the best way. It normally ends with someone no longer being here with us. Here recently, it was I think her name was Sonia Massey. Yep. Did you see that, man? It's crazy. I couldn't believe it. Did you watch the video? I didn't watch it. I didn't want to. So I saw part of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I would say I woke up after it happened, but it happened I think weeks before the video got released. Mm-hmm. But when I woke up one day, I got on Facebook and I saw somebody's comments. I'm like, man, I'm not going to watch this video, man. I'm tired of law enforcement doing this to us. So obviously I knew what it meant. But, man, when I watched the video, bro, and I watched it, I'm the type of person, I want to watch it because I want to see it. And I want to be like, what in the world? Why? Man, it was crazy, dog. Yeah.
I didn't watch all of it. I watched.
That was the most reckless one I've ever seen, man.
I watched enough to know what was going on.
That's the most reckless one I've ever seen in my life, bro.
It's absolutely nuts. So she called the police for help.
Yes.
To come and help her.
Yes, because she felt she had an intruder. She thought either someone was either in or around her apartment. She just felt like she wasn't safe.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're not safe, what do? You call people that are there to make you feel safe.
Yeah.
And they came in. I watched the whole video. So they came in. They walked around the perimeters, checked outside. Yeah. Came inside, talked to her. And brother, I mean, we don't have to go into the whole entire story, man. Because if you haven't seen it, it's all over social media, and I'm sure most of you guys have seen it, man. But the fact of the matter is, man, for you to call for help, and the same very help that you call, execute you there's no other way to put it, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then like the police officer that shot her. Yeah. I don't even know how he was even a police officer. Nah, man. Like he worked the last 2 years. He's worked for like 6 different.
Yeah, getting kicked out left and right.
6 different
getting the boot left and right.
Police departments.
Yes, man.
He was in the military. Got kicked out of the military.
There's no way you're in that much need of a police officer that bad that you keep hiring this man. There's a reason why.
Like how? Yeah, how?
There's a reason why.
And on the video itself, but he lied.
Yeah.
Like she was gonna come at me with this hot. Like no, she didn't.
I wasn't about to get here. But here's the kicker, bro. Here's the kicker, dog. Even if this little old woman was coming at you with a pot of hot water, in what world do you pull your gun on someone with water?
Don't you have like non-lethal?
Bro, you have a taser. John, it's water, and you're back. Take a step back. Literally lean back. No, bro. There's too many. And this is more than this situation. You have too many other things on your little belt that you can go to before you grab that pistol, man.
And I don't get it because I'm not a police officer and never have been. But like I understand that you have a stressful job and you in a environment that are a lot of hostile environments and stuff.
It can be, yeah.
But that I feel like that comes with the territory. Like you're
trained for that.
You should be trained to not like freak out.
That is not your first resort. I feel like
situations that are hostile, like could be hostile. That wasn't even a hostile situation. They were just talking. Like the whole thing, like they were just talking.
And the crazy part is,
regular. She didn't make any threats. They the ones that
told her to get the hot pot off the stove.
So right, and she went over to. That's what she did. She went over. She was complying
and said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
So okay, I heard a crazy. I mean,
yeah, man, I've heard a lot of stuff about that too.
Right.
Man.
So before he shoots her, she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
Yeah.
So I've heard some people say like he manifested a demon, and that's why he shot her.
Man, I don't know what. Maybe he never been to church. Maybe he didn't know what "I rebuke you" meant. And I don't know. I've heard what you said.
He said because she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and he said, "You better not."
He said, "You better not. I'll shoot you in your head." Man, that's crazy. That is your line. Like, come on, man. Nope.
Hey, that stuff's real, bro.
Yeah, man. So
crazy.
Prayers out to her family and that community.
You know what's crazy?
I know it's going down out there.
So the family,
yeah.
They found out she died, right? And then, but they didn't know how she died. They didn't tell them that it was from police officers.
So did they find out when the footage came out?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that part.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean they.
So they didn't even, the police department didn't even tell them like it was.
And you know what's even crazier, John?
Officer related.
You know what's crazy about that? You know, DT wants to give them immunity.
Yeah.
So they can do their job correctly.
Yeah. Okay. That was, he said this, he made that statement before this happened.
100%.
So I would like to hear what he says.
I didn't say that he said it,
I would like to hear his response to this situation.
Do you think he'd change his tone?
He better. I feel like you should backpedal on the statement like that.
No. He should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you think he would?
I don't know.
Nah, man, he ain't gonna backpedal.
I don't know.
He stands on ignorant statements, man.
I don't know, man.
He stands on, you know. Anyway.
So that was this very sad situation. Crazy situation.
But what I will say, not to try to just jump and leave topics, man, but the entire summer hasn't been, we dealt with the assassination attempt, we've dealt with Sonya Massey, but on the latter part of the summer, we're getting back to school, man. The Olympics.
Yes.
The Olympics is here, man. And
exciting.
I will say there was some controversy. Did you see the opening ceremony?
I saw a little bit of it.
They had all the I just feel like I didn't see that. I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see what everyone else saw until afterwards. And even then, I've heard different sides. I've heard a lot of different things, man. I'm just trying not to dive right into that. And because some people's like, I'm not watching it at all because of that. I'm not going that far, man. I'll be honest with you. For those that are upset with me, I apologize. I'm going to watch my team USA go out there and ball out. Shout out to Simone Biles, all y'all out there killing it. But I did see that open ceremony, man. I will tell you this, the open ceremony was long. It was
very
weird.
long.
And it was out there in the pouring rain.
Yeah. I was like, they all going to get sick. They all going to have chest cold, get that cold all up in their chest.
Be congested.
And then they not going to perform very well. They ain't going to perform very well.
No, but they did it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But no, man, I'm excited. The Olympics they're rolling, man.
So we turned on the opening ceremony. I feel like this one was not very good. Like, even aside from that whole debacle thing, like they was on the boats and the boats was going through.
I give it a 2 out of 10.
I didn't like it.
2 out of 10.
I didn't like it. I liked the parade when they like walk through with the country.
I give the whole entire opening 2 out of 10. You know why I gave it a 2 out of 10?
Why is that?
Snoop Dogg and Peyton Manning. I like Peyton Manning. They got the reason they even got the 2.
Hey, speaking of Snoop Dogg,
he's everywhere. He
is out there living his best life.
That man was carrying the torch. That man was on the interview. That man is with everybody's family.
Yes. Every I'm like, how's he getting around to all these? Because they ain't all in the same place. Like,
hey man,
he's getting everywhere. Like, I watch swimming. He's up with the swimmers family, and then I watch gymnastics. He's over there with parents. I watch what was it, track and field. He just ran a 200 meter
Charles. He's doing it all, man. And he's having a time, man. But I love it. I love that they incorporated Snoop Dogg, man. He's made it.
I see. He
fun,
even did a little. He came on the thing and he did a little sports casting.
Yeah,
he had the clip. Man, boy, good man.
Snoop, I know what he's doing. Man.
They was doing badminton.
He's an entertainer, man.
They was off the cuff, man.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going this way, that way, this way, that way. Give me that. I'm gonna need that. And then up here, I'm going up here with it. Give me that. Like, I was cracking up. It was hilarious, bro.
But I love that they got him doing it, man.
Yeah,
he's an entertainer, man. That's easy work for him, man. That's
and he got
easy.
the fits on.
Oh yeah, he's fitted up.
Hey, I heard he crip walked with the torch.
Of course he had to. Of course he had to. He's never not gonna be Snoop.
Yeah, he's
never not gonna be Snoop.
So
man.
That's making it a lot of fun because like you're watching. I'm like, okay, so where's Snoop at? He's gonna come out of nowhere somewhere
to do something wild. Yeah, because he's Snoop Dogg, man.
Yep. But it's been crazy watching all of the events and stuff, and I've been watching some of them like live. Been catching the highlights on some of them because this is so long, man. Stuff is long.
Did you know that where they are, they're 6 hours ahead of us?
Yeah. That's a crazy time difference. Because I think when we turned on the opening ceremony, I think it was like early in the morning, in the afternoon, maybe like early afternoon, and I was like, "Hey, it ain't on yet. It's probably not on until like this evening." And then I think my wife's cousin, he was like, "Oh no, it's on right now." So we turned it on and we saw the boats.
Yeah,
and stuff.
man.
Like,
so
I'm not impressed.
Yeah, like I said, 2 out of 10. It was bad. In 4 years, it comes to LA.
Yeah,
that's gonna be
it's
interesting.
Also going to be. I don't know if it's going to be directly after, but it's going to be. I think in Salt Lake City. I think
after that,
sometime.
Okay,
I don't know if it's going to be the next one following, but it's
I don't know what's
Salt
in
Lake
Utah
City.
Except for the Jazz.
I don't know.
And they ain't no good. They ain't been no good since Carmelo.
Really?
Yep. Him and John Stockton. Anyway, so with the Olympics, man, you say you've been watching a few things. What is your favorite?
Man, my favorite thing, it hasn't happened yet.
Yep.
By the time this episode comes out, it'll probably just be coming or about to is the track and field.
Man,
that's got to be my favorite, hands down. The 100, 200, 4x1.
Yeah.
I mean, I just love watching Team USA because we got some dominant run. We got what's your name? Sydney McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. I think it's McLaughlin.
But she's bad, bro.
I think it's McLaughlin.
She is bad.
Effortless,
bro. She
400
breaks
hurdles.
She's been breaking her own world record.
She did it in
her own.
She's breaking records in the trials.
Yeah. This great. Her own world record.
Like you're not gonna even wait until you get to the Olympics.
Not her own personal record. Yes. Her own world record.
Yeah, she's that good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
And so I think someone said she runs 400-meter hurdles.
Yep. Her
400-meter hurdles time is the qualifying 400-meter time.
She's
she's running the hurdles faster than people are running
the 400
without hurdles.
Yeah, she's phenomenal. She's not real. She's not real.
Yeah.
But no, man, I love. See, that's the thing, man. I'm a track coach, so of course I can't wait. I think Saturday's the first day. I can't wait for that, man. But I love watching, especially when we have a good team. Some years, man, I feel like some years I don't understand. Like I think when they had the Redeem team back in was that 08? Was that 08? 12? Was that 12 or 08? Whichever year they had Kobe and all them on there.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like that was a year they had him. But like this year with the USA basketball, like there are some players that I wanted to be like, you should have put them on there. But then again, I get it now because, I mean, you got 12 guys. You're not playing 12 guys in 40 minutes, right? So I get it. You're on them like a 7 or 8 man rotation. I think he's playing 10. I think today he played 11 in the game today. But, man, watching USA basketball and track and field, man, is my thing. But I also love watching the gymnastics, man, when we got a dominant. When Simone Biles and them out there, man, she's just on a different level, man, and it's great.
It is.
And it's great.
It is so cool to watch, like, people in their element, their zone, and they're just amazing. Like, she's awesome. So what's this, her third Olympics, I think?
Yeah. Now, did she not? She set out one, didn't she?
The last one. I mean, she still. Yeah. I think she still competed.
I didn't know. I know
she still competed and got like got bronze or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, but I mean, bronze.
But you got the third best in the world.
Yeah.
I'll settle for that.
But
I'll settle for that. I think I will.
But for gymnasts, because they start so young, they're usually not as old as she's 26, 27. So like that's pretty unheard of.
She's a beast
for her to be doing it that long.
And she's normal, man. She's down to earth. They got a Netflix. I ain't watched it yet, but she got a Netflix special.
Yeah, I want to watch that too.
I watched the one about the sprinters. It's called Sprint, I think.
Yep.
Dope, man. I'm a No Lyles is a little weird, but he's a beast. The boy's weird. He's crazy. Odd. He's a little odd, but he is a beast.
Yeah.
He's not touching Usain Bolt's records. I'm just gonna put that out there now. Let's not get our hopes up. I think Usain Bolt was made by God specifically for track and field. I don't know if anybody's going to judge his records. They are, because he's not. If you look at his body frame and all that stuff, he's not supposed to be able to move the way he did.
Yeah,
man. And I just don't think nobody's touching that. But John, did you know? She got laughing. John, did you know breakdancing was in the Olympics?
You told me that a little bit ago, and I was like, "You're lying." I didn't believe you,
bro. I don't know how you qualify for this. I don't know if they just go to the streets and be like, "You
just recruiting,
yeah, you come here."
They roll up in a van,
man, a van,
and throw you in there. You's out there breakdancing, and they just throw you in there.
They drop you off to this warehouse. There's a bunch of dudes in there
undisclosed location. Take the bag off your head. You made it.
They're like, where are we at? It's the president.
It's the Jabberwockies back there.
They're back there. You made it to the boy. But no, I think that's dope, man. I think it's dope. There's a lot of, I don't know if like one, like when you think of the Olympics, but you think of certain events, you think of like the of course the track and field, the swimming.
I think flag football is.
They talking about it for 2028.
It's crazy.
We'll dominate.
Hey, I think they have football this year.
What?
American football. and Team USA got destroyed.
Oh, they did?
By Japan.
But who was playing for Team USA?
I don't know, but
That's like, did you know that speaking of that, there's a 3-on-3 tournament. There's a 3-on-3 tournament, right?
Yeah, 3-on-3 basketball.
Yeah, and
what's that now? Oh, you want to go over the house too? Need some chapstick, buddy.
like this. Look at lips.
Oh, we can make it worse.
Oh, cool. But they look good for now. He's moisturizing his situation.
Well, let us finish this, and we can talk about it, okay? All right. Okay. Go ahead and go upstairs.
I said, look at lips. He said, that boy's cheek was, he said. What was we saying? Because we was talking about the Olympics, and we was talking about the Jabberwockies, and we left that. We was talking. Oh, I'm about to tell you, man. So did you know
3-on-3 basketball?
So did you know that there's 3-on-3 basketball for USA?
Yes.
And here's the crazy part: they don't have any NBA players on there, man.
They be killing though.
No, they just got beat.
They
got beat. Jimmy Fredette is their best player on there, man.
I thought we was good.
He couldn't hit the barn side. Now the girls, I think, be hooping. I think the girls. I think the girls got some college players.
Speaking of girls hooping, WNBA regular team or the All-Star team beat our Olympic team.
Yeah, facts. Because they didn't
put Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese on there.
No, I'm not worried about Angel Reese. That's not why.
Killing.
She's not killing.
They in the All-Star game.
She didn't do anything
in the All-Star game that they played.
It's another young lady. It's another young lady.
And it was her too.
It was what's her name? I forget. She's a bucket. I forget.
Didn't she get like she set like some record or something?
Yeah, she's a bucket. Now I did say, it's funny you brought up Caitlin Clark. So Don Staley was on an interview and they said that she said based off of how Caitlin Clark is playing ever since they put the team together, they said if she was playing like this prior to that decision,
they would put her on there.
Then there's a very good chance. I'm like, shut up. Stephen A. made a good point, man. It's not about like even if you don't, because like I said, just like how the boys got 12 people. Jason Tatum didn't play the first game, so even if Caitlin Clark didn't get a lot of tick, by you having her on your team, you have millions and millions of more people that are going to pay attention to you guys playing because she's there.
I don't know.
Like, come on, man.
I don't know all the people on the team, but Caitlin Clark ain't better than one person on it. Than
I mean,
all 12. How many?
They
girls
got
are
some.
on the team?
I think 12.
So all 12 of them is better than Caitlin Clark.
I mean, I'm not gonna say. I don't think they're really good. I mean, Diana Taurasi, she's getting older.
All 12 of them are better than Caitlin Clark.
I mean, as far as guards, I don't know if all the guards. I think Diana Taurasi is very good. She's also she's been playing the league for 33 years, so I feel like she's been there forever. She's old too. She's got to be close to LeBron's age. She's been in the league forever. She's still playing. Too. Yeah,
She look old too.
Yeah, she do. Life has been life in her too. She been hanging out with Joe.
Yeah, hard.
She been hanging out with Joe.
Hard life.
Yeah, hard not life for us. But no, man,
all 12 of them better than Caitlin Clark.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you all 12.
I couldn't either.
I can tell you one girl. I can tell you one girl that's better than
Is that Asia? Asia?
What's her name? Asia? Is it Asia?
Asia something?
Asia?
Yeah, she's amazing.
I don't know. We got to look it up. Yeah, I think she's averaging. They said she's averaging just a mere 28 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
But she does it all, man. Nah. Something. She's actually on Team USA. She is phenomenal. But man,
AJ.
Anyway, back to this 3-on-3, man. They have that for the Team USA, man, and the dudes are not like they're not representing for us, man.
Asia Wilson,
yeah, she is a dog, man. Mm-hmm. She's a dog. But yeah, they're not representing for us. No, they're not representing for us at all. So
I saw some mountain biking today.
Okay,
highlights from that. Okay. I don't think it was actually they put mountain biking, triathlon.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yes.
First of all, triathlon. That's wild.
They're nuts. Yep, those are those tough mudders. People that are professional tough mudder runners.
No, it's not anything like tough.
Is it not?
No.
Huh. You said mountain biking. I'm thinking wilderness triathlon. What is
triathlon? They ride a bike, they run, and they swim. three things.
Yeah, I think Tough Mudders, they do a lot of stuff.
They don't
ride
ride a bike and they don't swim at all.
They don't swim?
Nope.
Does it swim in Tough Mudder?
No.
All right, well, take back what I just said. I was incorrect.
See, John was trying to throw a shot at me.
No, I'm trying to throw a shot at Tough Mudder. I think you guys are great.
He was. He's trying to throw a shot at me.
Oh, for you want to do a Tough Mudder? That's because you're still not wanting to play sports 2 years after your
We
injury.
talked about this last episode.
It's 2 years removed from your
I
injury,
suffered
John,
a very traumatic injury.
and you are healed. With his stripes,
By his stripes.
you
I
are
am healed.
healed.
Amen.
So it's time for you to come back out there.
It is not.
Get active, John.
Nope, it's not.
All right, yeah. Use it or lose it.
No more explosive activities for me.
None? Ever? Whatever, John. I'm not here for that. Anyway, so the Olympics is great. I guess according to our producer, you got a little PTSD, huh?
I don't want to get hurt again, man. It was terrible.
I don't want you to get hurt either, John.
I told you that, man. It was horrible. I was sitting right here
You won't know until you go.
in this living room all day, every day.
Okay, but you're not sitting in this living room now. We work out. We do it.
I know.
Man, we be in the gym hitting weights, cuz.
I don't be doing explosive stuff like that, though.
All right, so that's why we need to start doing?
No, we don't.
Because you're not going to do it either?
Nope.
Boy, PTSD is for real, ain't it?
It might be.
I ain't never really been hurt like that, so maybe that's my thing.
Maybe.
I'll probably still try.
Maybe.
Yeah, man. Anyway, episode 10. It's almost in the books, man. How you feel about this, man? We're rolling.
This is great, man. I am having a great time. This is it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like sitting down here in the living room, John Sim Studios,
Yeah, you already know what it is.
shooting the podcast,
Oh, yeah.
hanging out with my best friend.
Yeah. Who? Me?
Yeah.
Hey, man, hey, man, you're my best friend too, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we just become best friends?
Nope.
Nope, we've been best friends for years.
Yep. Yep. 1995.
Then, like, I'm kind of getting into this, microphones and cameras and stuff, producing,
Man, you a bad dude,
editing
man.
and stuff a little bit.
Killing it.
So
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
So what's next, man? What are we doing, man? We gotta tell the people, man, what's
right,
coming
so
up, man. We ain't gonna tell them too much.
This is the conclusion of season 1. However, the podcast is not over. It's going to continue into season number 2. All right. So season 1, it was just us, both of us,
both
2 of us,
just the 2 of us. We can make it if we go ahead. Look.
So it was just 2. So we're gonna have some guests.
Yeah.
Season 2, we already got some lined up.
Got some lined up, man.
Got
some
some
special
commitments
coming,
from
man.
some people. All
got
right.
some people that's asked that we still gonna say no to. But keep asking. Keep asking.
So we're gonna have some guests.
You have not because you asked not.
We're gonna do some live events.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna go to some alternate locations. So we're not gonna just be in Johnson Studios.
We just scratching
all the time.
Ceiling. We just scratching
we're gonna be moving around a little bit. So it's gonna be awesome. It's
just
gonna be good. And as always, we appreciate your feedback.
Yes.
So if you have some ideas or topics or things that you would like for us to talk about and discuss on season number 2, let us know. I think season number 2 would be kind of like I like how we did today. We talk about a few different things, and so I think we'll continue that. We'll still keep talking about whatever we want to talk about, though.
You know why? Because this is our podcast. And
That's right.
Do that. This ain't your podcast.
If you want to talk about what you want to talk about, you get your own.
Yep.
You can start your own.
You can go live anytime you want to. You can start your own podcast today. It just ain't gonna be like this one.
You know what? I might even help you because I just said like
nah, don't do that.
I might for a small fee.
There you go.
John Sims Studio tutorial.
Yep. But you can't do it here.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, suckers. So anyway, stay on the lookout. Season 2 is coming really soon, man. We ain't gonna go away like some of these TV shows. Man, I watch a lot of TV shows, man, and that season be over, and you gotta wait a long time for the next season to come back. We're not gonna leave y'all waiting.
Nah. Don't worry.
We're not gonna tell you when, but just know we right around the corner with season 2 coming soon.
It's gonna be out
very soon, very soon. But we appreciate y'all. For those that are already subscribing, stay subscribed. Don't unsubscribe because that's just lame. If you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe because if you're not subscribed, you're still lame. Except for my mom because she doesn't know how to. So I love you, Lisa. I told you, man, I'm grown. We talked about this, John. Talked about this. But yeah, YouTube, subscribe, Facebook, keep watching us. Instagram, we on there. TikTok, we will be back. Spotify, all of that stuff, man.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Yeah, TikTok. I don't know what y'all did to us, man. I don't know why y'all hating. I don't know what it is. Why y'all deleted us so quick? We weren't out here using foul language. We wasn't out here talking nothing reckless. We abided by all the rules, and y'all kicked us out because what? Y'all was afraid that we was gonna get too many views.
Blow up.
Yeah, because y'all saw all these views blowing up. They said, "What did they do? We figured something out." No, people just like us. So kick rocks. But we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you again. Continue to be on lookout for
season 2, baby.
New episodes, all right?
We coming. We coming. Peace.
You've been waiting to do that, ain't you?
Make 'em say, Jerone and John, Jerone and John.